and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 8 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with the score Packers 7, Ravens nothing.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Back at the 31-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
By the Ravens.
So that now back-to-back drive, CD, that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
On down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
He's going to look deep down the field, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
First and 10.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. A carry here for the big tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Mercedes Lewis taking it in. And the Packers add on to their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Now he's going to go deep down the left. And got his man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Marquise Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
His kick is good.
And his kick is good.
Score, Packers 14, Ravens 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
His kick is no good. Mason Crosby to kick off for
So
Green
with the
Bay.
missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
And the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12.
Alexander on the tackle.
On 2nd and 12. Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The 11-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Rodgers' pass, incomplete. Intended for Mercedes Lewis.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey, take 26. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to
Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Packers 20, Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
14.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this. Mike 40.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And this This is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
By the Ravens.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offense.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Packers 20. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 16 yards, a first down.
Packer.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw again. Rodgers. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brought down back at the 30.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come on, let's go. 58's the money. 58.
Now Rodgers throwing on 3rd and long. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Here we go.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
For the extra point.
Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. To sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Hey, take 26. Zoom.
Rodgers now on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Ravens 41-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Good for a Green Bay Packer. first and goal at the 6-yard line.